Retro Trek Ralph here. Another Star Trek Starships Eaglemoss collection for starships in Star Trek. Right, we're past the 100 mark. Out of what's released so far is 129. So let's start with 101. 101 is a Bajoran freighter. Simple as that. Didn't realise Bajorans had freighters, I thought they were poor. The website's wrong. But yeah, it looks very much... Hold on a minute. I think... Let's go to this one. Does this not look familiar to you? So, Bajoran freighter. Obviously it's an original design. There are 101 in. Paints aren't bad. There's nothing indented for all the windows on the side, but I could live without that. Engines on the back. Not much detail. It's like a sensor dish on top. It's like they just put a hexagonal plate on the top. Hex 5. No, I'm bothered. But it's just kind of hanging in there for no reason whatsoever. But just a big bulk triangle sort of ship. Can't really say much about it, to be honest. 102. Now I think we're back into Klingons. It was a Klingon D5 class battle cruiser. This is again the Enterprise series taking their own license and sort of shoved it on some bits. D5, that doesn't look like big enough to be a D5. It's like a attack ship, a little small fighter or something, but instead of a big D5 class, because your D7 was what were in the original series. So 100 years before, there were two classes before with these strange supports and more things underneath that you would break. It's ridiculous. It's stupidly, I'm going to break that. Yeah. Klingon D5. There's Aztecian on there. There's no raised or anything. It's just all printed straight onto there. It's pretty neat and straight. The engines look a bit weird with the extra bits on the end, but well, yeah, somebody's obviously taking credit for that. Very heavy front, that's where the weight is. Looks very much like a Romulan. Romulan nose on that one for some reason. Well, the other with the Romulans and the Klingon sharing technology, but I didn't think they did back then. Especially when nobody knew who the Romulans were. So, 103. If I was remiss, I'd say this was a Vulcan. But it's not a Vulcan. I'd say it's a Ferengi. It's not a Ferengi. This is from Voyager. This is a Vidian warship. Those buggers who kept nicking pots from you. Hey, I need your lungs. I'm going to nick your lungs. Hey, you don't need your heart. I'm just going to rip it out of you. Well, yeah, I'd say with the way that this species is, it'd be more of a dirtier ship than this, but it's not. It's quite a few blobs of detail and stuff on there. It's like Aztecian. Certain bits you can see, or you can't see. Yeah, this is nothing like we've seen before, or is it? It's not like a Romulan bird of prey's warp engine. This section here. No? Okay. Yeah, not too bad. I'm not thrilled. But yeah, can't say anything bad about it, can't say much good, to be honest. Now, I can say something good about this one. Because this reintroduced a major character back into the series. NCC 2010 USS Janolan. This what was wedged into the Dyson sphere with Mr. Scott, the late James Doohan, still in the transporter buffer. Well, they've used the same nacelles as what they did in the reissued Enterprise A. Well, the Enterprise A, not reissued. So it's... Actually, they haven't. They haven't. That's really bad. They put a part on there. Even these are black. Not much consistency, Eaglemoss. Still a nice big wedge of a ship. Looks very much like a shuttlecraft from the end of the motion picture era days. Yeah. No reason. Got like big engines on the back, detailing, but then it goes smooth on the top. Yeah, it's definitely a shuttlecraft, executive shuttle. I think it was from Star Trek 5, 4. I think it was, maybe 6. It's still the classic refit engines. Nice-ish. So. Right. 105, you've already seen this once. This is a smuggler's ship. I've seen this one already with the Bajoran one. So have a look. Exactly the same, even the same markings there. There's a circle there, parts. It's very, very, very... It's obviously the same model. I've added wings on and bits underneath. A few more bumps. Some more extra Dalek bumps. Same. I mean, they might have... You know, I'm guessing with this one being a freighter, this should be big. But this was a smuggler's ship. Maybe they were smuggling quite a bit through. Maybe they'd like to have a big ship. But... I don't know, it's just the same model recycled again with Star Trek. Looks good. It's hot black. It's black on black. Black light that lights up black saying don't press this button again. Is that broken? Yes. Off to the glue again. Oh, maybe I should keep this glue out. Yeah, this was the one that was in, was it Unification? That I'm trying to find Spot with, and they couldn't because he was smuggling stuff into into Vulcan ships, and he was hit and was smuggling weapons and he blew up. So it wasn't in the episode for long. But at least the ship itself was in quite a while, the model itself, so they should have reused it. Still quite loose, that. So it just shows the build quality on some of these are just shockingly bad. Oh, that just felt like it broke. Actually, let it set over here. Stand it up. Can you see it over there? If you see it starting to fall, give me a shout. 106. Such a big part at the beginning of Voyager. The Kazon Raider. This was one of the big ships, weren't it? Looks really tiny. Different colours on the front there for the windows, or whatever they are. Fins, because it's their warp idea. Mist paint inside there. That's no ship, I just need a bit more detail on it. I think I've figured out my old problem. Yeah. Oh no, that blue mark on there. I think I've got glue on there. Yeah. Not what I've just put on. There's overspill on glue on there. That's what's shining there. But again, metal part, less detail. Looks flat, maybe too much paint on it. There's that bit there. Let's see them on there, the gold parts. I don't know what them bits are, if it's the Kazon Odler's brand or something, don't know. But yeah, not bad. Not bad. On to 107 now. I mentioned this in an earlier video. This is a Klingon bird of prey, and the wings are in the attack position, which saw in Star Trek 3, even though everything else afterwards the wings were up and then just stayed as they were. But yeah, bright green like the HMS, USS Bounty or HMS Bounty ship. That I don't think they'll do that, but it'd be nice if they did. Marked along here, I think it was Bounty. Yeah, nice enough ship, nice, like metal wings. I mean, I do hope they don't do the one with the wings in the upward position like it's landed. If they did it with landing gear, I think they'd be a whole lot better. I don't think they will. I think we'll just bend the wings up and that's it, done. A retooling on this one. It'd be a shame if they do it that way. It's a bit of a cheat. But let's find out later, because that hasn't come out. As to the time of this, that hasn't come out yet. Right, 110 is that one. 108. Oh, gonna make me spell it here, don't you? The Cheyenne class, 4 nacelles, very different design again. But I think we saw this a few times. Remember seeing something like that going away from us. I think this was another one of the Battle of all 359 ones, the destroyed ones. It's like a similar sort of era to the Grissom, but it's not though, is it? It's a 7-3. It's a new ship. Different. I mean, it's a rejigging of the Enterprise, the Galaxy class, but I don't know. I just don't know. Maybe just sit and just have a good faff with these one day. There's some decent-ish Aztec in. As I can see better. Light off. You can see quite a bit in there with the light reflecting right. On the centre, the edge. There's missing off there. We have these 2 neck parts, and like they have in the Galaxy class, we've got one on both sides. Captain's yacht in the middle. Don't think we'll have one of those in the collection. But yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. We're on 109. We have a Borg Queen. I mean, talk about, it's just same all the way around, but weird. Definitely different. I think this was in the was it in the Endgame episode, or was it before that? It was like a space station, but it's not. It's like 3 spheres and then connected together with a load of corridors. Very different. You did brick yourself if you saw this thing coming towards you. Screaming resistance is futile. Very different. Very, very different. We haven't really got to conform to a certain type of ship. I'm just going to simulate everything. Right, last one. 110. Back to the old War 359 fleet. The USS Chekhov 54302. I mean, again, we've got the same engines. Yeah. Well, slightly different. Not much different, but enough. Big pod on the back. It's like one of those overhead pods that you go on top here on a Reliant sort of Phoenix class, Nebula class, but it's underneath with this sensor pod. It's like the engineering section. Actually, it's bigger, isn't it? So you've got the warp drive section here. They've got it covered over whatever section that is. That's just a designer going over the top, I think. Nice. I like it. Windows are quite, I want to say in line, but the blues there are meant to be further down where the gaps are, and these are further down, so yeah, let's leave them to it. Maybe one day we'll complain that the winds are in line. Miles off on there. The check off. I wonder what they named it off of. Ah, I'm kidding. It's like that's a hinge. And this part would come up and release. Don't know. Just don't know. Looks a bit weird. So, right. That's the check off. It's a Springfield class. So let's get these all together and see what these all look like side by side. There we have all 10. Very brown. Yeah, looking at all 10 together, we've got obviously Alien, 3, 4, possibly Alien, 5, 6, 7 Alien. So we're very Alien heavy with a 3 Federation. Although that could be a Federation smuggler, we don't know. He's got 2 Klingons back on the fleet. But yeah, I think, right, I've got to pick a favourite. It's got to be the Janolan. I don't like it, but it's... You only saw it crashed into the Dyson Sphere, but it's traditional refit version. So, favourite out of these. But, yeah, brilliant that. So that's 110. 101 to 110 complete. So, there we go. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Thank you for watching.